Project Mbappe, Project Tiger, Project Serena. For those scratching their heads, it's all about introducing your toddler to sports early and grooming the next generational superstar. This summer, we got caught up in the hype as well. We introduced our boy Kai to the wonderful world of soccer. And guys, reality came crashing in real quick.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Before we dive in, here's a little backstory. Before summer even started, Kai was showing signs of being a soccer fanatic. He would run around with the ball. When Dad was watching soccer, he'll be right next to him cheering on.
Number one fan. Go Gunners.
Yeah. So we figured, why not give him the real deal? So we signed him up for a soccer academy. And let's just say things didn't go as planned.
The first thing we learned was to keep our expectations in check. When we signed him up, we had this unrealistic expectation of little kids running around the ball, listening to their coaches, and everything just flowing.
Even scoring some goals.
I don't
know what I was thinking. Right? Yeah.
Just super chill. The first challenge we got was that the soccer field is right next to a playground. Like, guys, who puts a soccer field next to the playground?
When we got to the ground, our hearts just dropped. Like, we're pulling up, we're parking, we look at each other. You know when you talk without talking, but the eyes say everything. And then right in that moment in the backseat, Kai shouts, "You took me to the playground! Wow! Thank you!" Guys. So now, in that moment, we're like, oh, he's seen it too. We immediately knew we had to do disaster recovery. Like,
we said, okay, we'll play at the playground after soccer. Oh.
Hey, the kid started screaming, "No, I don't want to go to soccer. I want to go to the playground."
Jesus, soccer went out the window that day.
So we got him out of the car. And the kid did a beeline to the playground, guys. Like, we had to run after him. Now he's playing. We're like, okay, we're going to play for 5 minutes. And then we're going to go to play soccer, okay?
2 minutes till soccer. 1 minute till soccer.
We were talking to ourselves. So soccer starts. And my heart is racing. Now I'm like, we need to be there. We didn't pay to come and be here at the playground, Kai. But all those things were falling on deaf ears. 15 minutes into soccer practice, guys, we're still at the playground. 20 minutes into soccer practice, guess where we are? At the playground. And it's sort of like a 40-minute class. And now I'm getting a little bit antsy, right? Because, usually when you pay for an experience, the number one priority is to enjoy it to the fullest. But with the toddler, there we were. We paid for soccer, but we had the playground. And I'm thinking to myself, what is going on? So I'll make a confession. At this point, I found like I graduated to a whole new level of parenting, where I realized that paying for something for a toddler, if they spend a minute of whatever you've paid, count that as a blessing.
Long story short, we got 5 minutes of soccer practice and at the end, and we were able to capture this little clip right here. Again, go kick it. 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 Into the net, Papa. Into the net. Yay! Well done. Good job. From this first practice, we got our first major lesson. Set realistic expectations. Your toddler's priorities are not going to be the same as your priorities. So go into these things with an open mind, and most of all, be patient.
And have fun.
The second thing we learned is that every kid is different. After a few lessons of soccer, he started to get the concept that we go to the soccer field first, and then afterwards we go to the playground.
Okay, Kai, what did mommy say today?
And screaming and shouting and crying.
Or else?
Mommy.
Mommy will take you home if you do that, okay?
Okay.
So I know Kai is going to be a good boy today. Kai is going to be listening to mommy and doing everything right?
Right.
That was our first small victory, guys.
Even after this breakthrough, though, anything could be a distraction still. A bug, flowers.
Flowers. Dandelions. Guys, in the middle of soccer practice, Kai comes running. Mommy, look at what I found. A dandelion. Blow it with me, mommy. I'm like, playing soccer. And I remember thinking to myself, when do toddlers actually get to playing soccer? So in the middle of practice, guys, I took out my phone and Googled, how do toddlers respond to organized sport? And the reviews I saw there, guys, were hilarious. One mom actually said for the first 5 or 6 sessions of taking her son to soccer, he would sit on the sidelines with them. He didn't want to be on the ground. And then randomly one day, he just stood up, ran onto the ground, joined the guys, and he did all the drills. So the point here, guys, is toddlers respond to new things differently. Others like to observe first, others like exploring, like Kai. So don't get so worried.
And talking to the other parents also just gave us some relief.
Oh yeah.
I remember one dad was telling me, oh, last season my daughter wouldn't play unless I brought a pink soccer ball.
Another mom said his son spent the whole session chasing butterflies. Guys.
Imagine. What we learned from this is all kids are different.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the ride and celebrate how your toddler figures things out.
Yeah, those soon get there, because those kids that were chasing butterflies or the pink ball, they were doing well this season. So there's still lots of hope.
The third thing we learned was celebrate effort over perfection.
Yeah.
When you're teaching a toddler something new, don't assume that they're going to follow all the rules as you know them. So simple things like use your feet, not your hands, don't necessarily apply to toddlers.
The coach would say, kick the ball into the net. And what would Kai do? Kai would happily pick it up and run towards the net. Place it down right before the net and kick it in. So
Kai, we don't use hands, okay? You have to use your feet.
At some point, we were so convinced with how comfortable he was with holding the ball that maybe he wanted to be a goalie, because they're equally important.
yeah.
In summary, it wasn't about perfection or getting him to be perfect at the rules. All we were trying to do is inspire confidence in him, because small steps lead to bigger milestones.
For sure.
The fourth thing we learned was, it's really not that serious. Anything you introduce your toddler to at this stage could be a complete victory or a serious L. Your toddler's dreams may not be your dreams.
Midway through the season, he finally figured out the whole concept behind soccer.
Yeah, he was kicking the ball into the net with just his feet, no hands. And
No
then
hands.
he really started to enjoy the game.
You know, each time he would kick the ball into the net, he would light up and he would do this little cute victory dance.
Let's go back to the...
We're not as good at it as he is.
His goofy smile and just how proud he was of himself just made the whole experience so much better.